This is a carburetor off of a Stihl MS290 that I'm going to be rebuilding. I got this carburetor kit from HL Supply. The part number of it is K10HD. It's for a Walbro carburetor. To clean the carb up, I'm going to be using non-flammable brake clean. Stihl does not recommend the use of regular brake clean or carb cleaner because it can harm some carburetor components. I'll be using this Walbro tool to set the metering lever height. You need a straight and Phillips screwdriver, and then I'll be using a screw to remove the limiters. Start out and remove the limiters. If you look at the limiter, there's a little bump on it. That's what keeps you from turning it. Take a razor blade and shave it off, sand it down, file it down, whatever. I'll be doing that later. That gives you a wider range of adjustment. I have my piece of cardboard marked so I don't get the adjustment screws mixed up. So I believe on this carb they are the same, or they may not be interchangeable, I can't remember. Yeah, you can see the difference. The low is way longer. Pop this boot off of the IntelliCarb snorkel, compensating carb snorkel, whatever you want to call it. Use a Phillips screwdriver to remove the cover. And there's the old gasket and diaphragm. You can see that the diaphragm is wrinkled. Anytime the diaphragm has wrinkles or cracks in it, it needs to be replaced. The gasket goes on first, then the diaphragm. Remove this screw as I'm holding down on the metering lever to hold everything together. Gotta watch because it has a spring behind it, it'll go flying. See, that was clear. And that one's clear. And that's clear. Alright, so everything looks good there. Put the needles back in, adjustment screws. I'll run these in and back them out one turn, just for a baseline. Just inspecting it before I put it back in. Then just for a baseline, I'll back it out one turn. Alright, this is your metering lever. You don't want to bend it. Be very careful. Drop the needle down in. This carb is a HD, so I'll be using this side of the Walbro tool. Lay it across and check it. And that one's set up just right out of the box. Sometimes you may need to bend the metering lever up or down to have it adjusted properly. Time for the gasket. The diaphragm, if I can get a hold of it. Alright, everything looks good now. Alright, now I'm ready to bolt this back onto the saw and see how it runs.